Welcome to Queer Conversations Live. I'm G, your host, G of Vergy TV. My guest today is my pal, Nik Harris.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
Thank you, pal.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm laughing a little bit because we had a little technical difficulties to get started. But we're here every Tuesday, 6 p.m. EST, and Queer Conversations, Vergy TV is dedicated to sharing LGBTQ stories. And Nik does a lot in the community. I feel like we're gonna figure out the lighting, but we're gonna get there. Sometimes it's looking pretty nice, right?
Oh yeah, it looks.
Yeah,
you look
now.
great.
Thank you. You look great too. Thank you.
Long
day. Long day.
Long day, pal.
We're nearly. And thanks for joining us. Please share this video. Just click share and like this page. Like Vergy TV. And welcome everybody. Oh, we got Ken watching. We got Diana King watching.
Hey,
welcome.
Hello.
Yes, thank you. So have Nik Harris here. Nik is an LGBT advocate. Nik does a lot in our community. Nik does Human Rights Campaign.
Yes.
She's a co-chair of the South Florida Steering Committee.
Yes.
And on the Board of
Governors.
Board of Governors.
I'm also on the Board of Directors for
Dolphin
Democrats.
Co-founder of The Art Woman. We started The Art Woman way back in 2014, and it's just come a really long way. Thanks again for everybody who supported The Art Woman. We got Diana King who is performing. Thank you. Thanks for everybody, the open mic performers, the feature performers, and Nik.
Absolutely.
Nik co-hosted for the first time and killed it.
Thank you, pal.
Yeah. What was that like for you?
Nervous. Honestly, when you asked me to do it, of course, I was like, yeah, not feeling that. G was ready with a whole speech on it, and I was like, you know what? We can't ask people to step up during the shows, and I'm not willing to step up. So for me, that was kind of like, I got to do this.
I'm glad you did it. So for people who don't know, The Art Woman is an open mic in Fort Lauderdale, celebrating LGBTQ women and allies. And a big part of the event is people having to brave the mic, people who are talented, poets, dancers, singers, and a lot of people are nervous. And Nik had said, often she's the one who's like, come on, you got this, you can do it. But then, hey, so I'm glad you stepped to it, and you had some... People were like, hold on, is this person a comedian?
Yeah, no in my private life, I'm a comedian.
And you shared some of that. We saw that.
Yeah,
that was great.
Close friends know that I'm silly.
So no, I mean, that's the thing. We got to talk about some things that, you hardly have a place where we can talk about these things, about being, lesbian and things in our world that really only us can relate to.
My mom's watching this show,
oh.
so I'm kidding. No, I'm just
hey, Nik's mom.
So no,
hold on. So your mom doesn't know you're gay?
I'm kidding. There's no way my parents know.
So we could, let's see here. You're so funny, friend. Yes. Okay.
Ken, I'll give you the $20 when we're done. Thank you. Keep those coming.
Nik had people rolling. So let me ask you this. So you do a lot in the community. Why do you do it? What is it? Why are you doing all of this? You got a lot of people who are in the LGBT community, and that's great, and doing different things, living their lives. Why is it that you're doing all of these things?
I don't know how we couldn't. I think that it's important that we give back to the community we're a part of. But the biggest thing for me, and I got to give a quick shout out, hey Jasmine, was I wanted to say, growing up, I was in the closet for 27 years.
Wow.
And I couldn't see me. I didn't see me in the community. And so when I read about kids that are killing themselves, that are being bullied, I don't know how we don't come out and show that, make it through.
Right.
Like there's a life for you and a space for you where you're welcomed and loved and supported. So I feel it's important that we share our stories and that we're here.
I love it.
And that there's space.
Thank you for all that good work. Love it. So how do you identify?
Everything.
So you're LGBTQ?
All of it? I guess I can't say bi. Sorry, fellas.
Everything else?
I like to say queer. A lot
queer.
of times I say that I'm queer. Lesbian's fine. I don't know why I don't like the word lesbian.
A lot of people have a hard time with the word lesbian. A lot of people, there's something it sounds like something happened.
Yeah, it just sounds so depressing. Yes. And if you love it, I'm not trying to be offensive, but it's like, lesbian. Hi, look, it's Diana.
Hey, yes,
hey,
thank
Diana.
you, everyone. Oh, yeah.
From Melbourne.
From
Can
Australia.
we come? We want to come.
Yes.
Oh, Diana killed it.
Yeah, you
just
so
amazing.
rocky. You got us at our feet. You got us singing. Thank you so much. Yes, I love this. And Jasmine
The penis
said,
joke was funny.
Yeah, Nick was talking about. I don't know if we want to get back into it here, but it was brilliant. Yes. The word lesbian. So I use the word lesbian, but I do have some like it feels sometimes it's weird. So I end up saying LGBTQ a lot, or even saying gay. I identify as gay as well.
I say that as well.
I love the word gay. It just feels great, and gay means happy, and I just feel like even very G is like very gay. And my first name starts with a G, and it's like, so I like, but yeah, so I do say I'm a lesbian, because I want to support also the fact that, hey, I love women, I'm a woman, I love women, but like you say, you like queer, and I probably use gay more than saying I'm a lesbian. So you're L, you're everything but the B.
Yes,
okay,
I would not identify as bisexual.
Okay, yeah.
I do not date men. Let me be very clear. Let me say that again. I do not date men.
Well, it's funny because you say it in a way like someone has been trying. Have you gotten the hey, how you doing? Come on, guys.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Here's what's funny to me is that I've dated women at times who are shocked, like, guys come on to you, can't they tell you? Men don't care. And then they, of course, do that thing like, you haven't met the right guy. I'm like,
oh my gosh, no, Virgin.
Sir, no.
Oh my gosh,
we're okay.
So, but let me ask you this.
Hey, Michelle.
yeah. Thanks for joining. Thank you, everyone, for people who've tuned in. Just now, you're watching Queer Conversations. I'm G, your host, G of Eradicating TV. Our guest today is Nik Harris, my pal, my brethren, who's an LGBT advocate, part of so many things. Dark woman. I know I can Jamaican go. I know the Jamaican that's bursting out. Dark woman, HRC, said Dolphin Democrat.
Democrats.
Talk to us a little bit about what is HRC, since people see it. Human Rights Campaign, HRC. What do you do? What is it about? Why do you do it? Tell people.
I'm chair of Human Rights Campaign South Florida here with Rob Lopardo. I also sit on the Board of Governors. HRC is the largest LGBTQ organization in the country, a little over 2 million members.
Nice.
I love the work that we do because it's the political work. Mm-hmm. There's a foundational part, but we don't get rights and nothing changes until we can affect the political aspect of it. We see that right now with gun violence and what happened right here in our own community. So that's how we got gay rights and adoption rights, but we're still fighting because people after gay rights, you remember, we were there that night celebrating, and afterwards everybody's like, wow, there's nothing else to do.
No.
And I'm like, folks, you can be fired tomorrow. Go to work, and you put that picture of your husband or your wife up, and your boss could come in right in the state of Florida and say, you're out of here because we don't have to hire gay people. So I don't think people realize that
after marriage equality, there's still
work. You can be denied accommodations. You can be kicked out of restaurants. That's what the big battle was in North Carolina.
Okay.
So we're just trying to make clear that there's a lot of work to be done just because you can get married.
Right. There's still more.
There's a lot more work to do. Right.
And I shout out Nick for getting me involved. Nick got me involved in HRC maybe like 3-4 years ago. I know I was driving. He's like, "Hey, pal, I got a question for you." And I was like, "Oh man, I do so much."
I know.
But I said, "Let me do it," and I got some really great experiences. Yeah. We went to DC, the Equality Convention, which was amazing.
Actually, it's this Thursday.
Oh, this Thursday.
We leave this Thursday,
great.
And we'll be walking with the kids, marching with the kids on gun violence Saturday in DC.
And do you have Lobby Day again this year?
We have Lobby Day on
which
Thursday.
was great. And also we got to do a selfie with Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
It was like, I thought she was supposed to be the president. So I was like, oh my gosh.
She was trying to turn her out.
Oh my gosh.
She was trying to turn Hillary out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me tell you. If I didn't have a girlfriend, no, I'm just joking.
We would have fought over Hillary. We would have fought over Hillary.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Nikki just popped up. She just popped up. Don't get me in trouble. Nick, don't get me in trouble over here.
I'm sorry. It was me, Nikki.
Yeah.
It was me.
Nick, so speaking about getting in trouble, are you in a relationship? What's up with? Let's talk a little bit about your love life. Like, if you're down to talk about it. Can we talk about politics? We talk a little bit about the art woman. And hold on, you guys. Oh, nice. Diana King wants to get involved.
That is so awesome.
Yes. So we'll pause. We're going to hopefully return back to the romance question. Let's just address some questions here. How does someone get involved? So Diana King is saying, how can you get involved in HRC? What does someone do?
So you can go online right now to hrc.org and sign up for a membership. Mm-hmm. However, you can also reach out to me and I will make sure you sign up. And our memberships actually start as low as $5.
Yes.
That's not even a month. $5 one time, right? For the year, because the key is we're looking for advocates. You cannot walk into political offices and say, I have 200 people that think this. No, you have to walk in and say, we have 2 million strong.
2 million.
And if you
That's
support
right.
this bill, you know, when they were trying to, well, they basically destroyed Obamacare, but, you know, we don't understand how we are affected by the lack of health care and access.
Yeah.
And so that's the key, that when we walk in those offices and we could say we're 2 million strong, Ms. King will make it 2,000,001.
Right, right. And then
Diana,
you share that with your audience, and then we get even more. And Nikki, could you put in, we have the links there to follow on Instagram, HRC South Florida and HRC, the national organization. And Facebook, please like the pages at HRC South Florida and Human Rights Campaign. So, so please share this video with your friends and your community. And let's get back to Nick and romance. So what's up? Now, if you really feel you don't want to answer,
no, you're good.
You don't have to, but let's hear it. So talk to us a little bit. Like, are you dating?
I am dating.
You're dating? How's it going?
It's going well.
Okay, and
it's going well.
good. And what do you look for in a woman?
Well, a few things. I'm not usually even shy, and so why are their hearts going across the screen? Like, what's in their heart? I look. I don't have a type. I really don't have a type. I love women.
Women overall.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter height, shade, hair. What about?
I love smart women.
Smart.
Oh man.
Smart woman.
Like,
yeah.
I think the mind, like I'm always thinking you seduce a woman first, like up here.
Yes, yes.
And then the rest kind of falls into place.
A smart woman. I
like
that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Says she's already a member. How does she become an
advocate? Okay.
Oh, that's
a good
perfect.
question.
That's great. Well, right here in South Florida, that's where you can link up with us, because we are constantly doing work in the community. Like I said, we're supporting the march in DC, but there's also the Parkland March that will be right here in Broward County.
Right.
If you go to our HRC South Florida page, we are meeting at the school Saturday to walk with those students in protest for a ban on assault weapons and to stop gun violence. So that's one of the things. But there are so many other things that you can do. We are always meeting up. Wilton Manors. We actually cover Palm Beach all the way to the Keys. We have Pride coming up in June, and Lake Worth actually is our next
weekend,
Pride.
right?
That's this weekend. So right there in Palm Beach is a great way to get involved and help out HRC and meet people. We have people who come to the table, believe it or not, and they're like, how do I come out to my parents? I'm afraid. How do I do that? So we talk to people all the time. We have people who are already members and they're supportive, but just sometimes coming out and sharing your story and showing up and people being able to see you, that's a big deal when people can see you and then talk to you about what that story is. And we have kids that come up to the table. High school kids, college kids, it doesn't matter. We have older people who come up and they are talking about, how do I come out? How do you deal with the religious question? So there are so many things, and it's just lovely when you're at Pride. It's lovely. A beautiful space.
There's always all the prides in Florida. Yes, someone's over there just trying to distract us, David.
Love it.
Okay.
Hi, David.
So hey, so all the prides in Florida, there's going to be an HRC presence. So come to visit HRC at 10, sign up, and can people reach out to you if they want to get in touch with you? How do people get in touch with you?
My Facebook page, Nik Harris, that's one. But I'll go ahead and do it. I mean, it's not a big deal. I can put myself.
No, don't be yourself.
Oh.
Don't be yourself.
See, this is why I'm not experienced.
Let me say, everybody in the world can see this.
Okay,
you know, so
no,
the best.
but here's my email. My email. So Nik, Nik Harris, HARRIS .HRC@gmail.com.
Okay.
So Nik Harris.HRC@gmail.com.
Perfect. So that's
in my Facebook page. You can always hit me up. I'm on Instant Messenger. Thank you, Nikki.
Wonderful. There you go. She's just on point. So you're dating. Are you like, is it exclusive? Like, can someone email you here if they want to date you?
Gee, you're with Nikki. Like, you just keep, Nikki, you need to get her. You know, wait, before I answer this is real. Everyone thinks like G and I are together.
Oh my God.
We get this question all the time.
Do we look like a couple? Well, the thing about it, hey, scandalous. Well, the thing about it is that it's funny for us because we both like hold on a second, hold on.
I'm sorry.
No.
Sure.
Hey, no, don't stop. No, I said
okay.
hold on.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
So, you know, both of us you like very feminine women.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I don't date women that look like
No,
me.
and I don't date women that look like Nick. But there are women who look like us that date, and that's
Why
fine.
You just say like, I pick myself. You say that don't look like me. Come on, pal. I'm worth dating now. You see how
Okay,
that's
I don't
shade.
date women who look like me. I don't date masculine women. I can say like you're handsome. I think you're really handsome. I love your style, all that. But to be like romantic, no. I feel like more like very much platonic. But there are couples that look like us. There are couples.
You see what Ken wrote?
What Ken wrote?
Ken is so dirty. Ken, you are so wrong for that. You do need a ride to the airport tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah, that's
no.
over.
No.
So seriously, we would get that. And it's interesting because I brought this up before. And I have to throw this, I'm going to put Ken out there. People think Ken and I are together
Well, that's
too.
more likely because so people who don't know Ken is like a feminine like lady.
Feminine friend, one
Right.
of my best friends.
And you're always together. So you do present as a couple. Now us, I
But
don't
it's
know.
weird to be because I go, you can actually be friends with feminine women and
Yeah.
it's nothing
Well-
going on. I think Ken might kill me later for saying that, but people are always like, you're with Ken and Ken gets, and we're like, no, like she's just one of my best friends. Like you really can be.
Yeah, well, that's something that we're talking
kind of
about too,
friends?
like the perception that if you're a masculine with a feminine woman, that you got to be a couple. But you guys feel like that means you have to be a couple? No, right?
No.
No. And you're not a couple.
We're not a couple.
No, not a
No.
couple. And we're
I
not a
need to
couple
stop
either.
it. We're not a couple either. Not a couple with femme friends that you might see me with.
Not a couple anymore.
That's so. Look, Ken just wrote, "We are just friends,"
We're
and
just
she put
friends.
it in capital letters.
Okay, yeah, just friends.
So I have this great, if I could just jump in.
Anything.
So when I was coming out and I was so scared to come out,
I love
one of
this,
my
yeah.
close friends in Tallahassee, Alice, we were working together and I was like, I really feel like I need to tell Alice that I'm gay.
Yeah.
And so I call her, I'm like, let's go to the park. And she's like nervous. Are you dying? What's going on? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I need to tell you something. And then I tell her, I'm like, this is going to be hard. Let me be clear. I do not want you. I'm in no way attracted to you. Nothing has it's never crossed my mind. And I'm like, I need to tell you I'm gay. And she was like, what? And I'm like, you don't know what to do with this. She's like, no, I'm deeply offended you're not attracted to me. And we spent the next 10 minutes and she's like, no,
Well, why
really,
not?
what was it? Why not? I mean, we're together every day at work.
Why aren't you in love with me?
Why are you not? And I then spent the time explaining to her that she was very attractive, but that I didn't see her that way. So I just always kind of love that dynamic.
I love that.
Shall I join in the view here?
Yes.
So what I want to say as you're talking about coming out, I know you said you're in the closet for 27 years. I mean, I think all of us in the closet for a long time. Some people shorter. I know Ken, for example, is like, she came out at 16. I was like...
I thought it was 6.
At 6.
Okay.
So 6. I was pretty much in my 20s and then fully, like, much later.
Yeah.
What was it like for your family when you came out?
Surprisingly, my parents were super supportive. And what
nice.
killed me was then they did that whole, yeah, we've known for a long time. And I'm like, could you have told me that you knew?
Because you were hiding it from them.
Yeah,
Or you thought you were hiding
I
it from
thought I
them.
was hiding it from them. But in all honesty, my mom says that, but I remember at 16 years old, my mom asking me, are you? And she like had tears in her eyes
Aww.
and just looked like completely devastated. Like if I'd said it, and so I
So
looked
that
at her and I was
of
like,
course.
"Oh no, no, I'm not. I'm of course not, Mom." And that kept me in the closet another 11 years.
Man.
Yeah,
wow.
so that's hard.
That's
so,
tough.
but I'm great that I have parents that are now allies. The Equality Florida Gala is coming up in Tallahassee. My mom and my sister are attending.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
it's really
wonderful,
great.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
wonderful.
that. Shout out to Nick's mom. Yeah, shout out to my mom. It's my mom's birthday. She's not
Happy
watching,
birthday.
but happy birthday to my mom. She's been amazing in so many ways. So
Back to dating, I am dating.
Okay, back to dating.
I am dating.
So are you
and
available if someone's interested? Can they hit you up, or are you exclusively dating? Like, what's happening? Tell us.
It's pretty nice right
Nice.
now.
You enjoy. Look at that
Yes,
smile. Look at that
I am
smile.
I am enjoying the company of
Good
someone.
of a nice lady.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a man. Yes, it's a nice lady.
Well, it could be well, we went through that. No, so it has to be a lady. So Nick just dates the ladies.
Yes, just date ladies.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So something else I was going to ask you, and it slipped my mind. Let me see here at my notes here. Anything else you want to add? Oh, masculinity. I want to talk a little bit about that. I'm so glad that's why we have notes, people. When did you, like, were you always masculine? Like, were you a tomboy as a kid?
Absolutely.
Did you wear dresses?
My mom tells the story that as a little kid, she would put me in dresses and I would cry. Literally.
I relate.
Boo-hoo
Yeah.
And cry because I just didn't want to be in dress. I was always riding dirt bikes. I played with boys, remote control cars. And this is extra. I'm gonna go a little further. Like I really open up on this kind of stuff.
Tell us.
G just makes me calm. So I remember being little and feeling like I wanted to be like a boy. Like I like masculine things, and I would stand there in my little underwear in the mirror and put like a sock in my pants, and I'd be like, you know, like really strong. So like I share that because I really identified from an early age just loving everything masculine of center.
Right.
But I also don't like saying that it's like, oh, you're behaving like a man. I don't like that we assign things to being so binary.
Right.
Like it's black or it's white or it's this or it's
Right,
that.
femme, masculine.
We're all somewhere on a scale.
Right. And do you identify, like some people use the words like tomboy, stud, butch? Like, do you use any of these words for yourself?
I had someone I dated many years ago say that I was a STEM, and I kind of liked that.
Okay.
So it was a mix of a stud and a femme.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I'll just go ahead and say this. Yes, sometimes I have on boxers, but I love undies. Like, I go to Victoria's Secret too.
What?
I want the 5 for $25 deal.
Oh, yeah.
So, but it's like usually the little boy shorts type thing. So I'm just careful. I don't really get into that. I wake up and I'm me.
You're you.
What does that feel like? No, you're not gonna catch me in a dress, but whatever that feels like. I own suits. No, Nikki, I don't wear a thong. Thank you.
No thongs.
No
Okay,
thongs.
Victoria's Secrets on the box. Yeah.
On the box. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, but I just say that because it's a mix. I feel like when I think of people saying, oh, I'm a stud, it's like this very masculine. I don't do like toxic masculinity, and that's not to say if you identify as a stud, I'm not trying to say that. But sometimes I have experienced where we have studs who at times have behaved in ways I don't think even a man should be behaving.
It's exaggerated.
It's exaggerated.
It is.
And I just go, I wake up and I'm me. There's still this level of femininity in me.
Yeah.
But I very much identify as masculine as center. So I love that I embody both of those.
I certainly relate to that. I certainly relate. English. Diana King says, you guys are great at hosting. You should do it again. Yes, we have to. Nick was great. It was on point. And Nick's good up front on stage and also backstage. I like that stuff, like, you know, helping with that too. Nikki, did you drop the links for The Art Woman here? So we want to ask everybody to like the page, The Art Woman. We need a lot more likes, about 10,000 more. Please like the page and look out for, we're going to announce when our next date is coming up. We haven't determined it yet, but like the Art Woman page. And we had a beautiful album. I think the link for the album will be there as well. Please like the album. How about, so we talked about The Art Woman, we talked about HRC, how about a little bit about Democratic Club? Because, did we talk about it?
No,
like what you do? Talk a little bit about that. How much time do we have? Okay, we have a few, like 4 minutes.
About 4 minutes.
And if there's any questions here, let us know, because it scrolls down. I don't want to even touch this phone. So I'm not touching it. Nikki would have to tell us. You go with your own flow. Yes, we go.
Talking about that.
Yes, yeah, just so we can flow for sure. I know, right? Thank you, everybody, for coming out. All those open mic performers is like incredible. And I love the audience. I mean, the audience is incredible. Like, people are like, I'm nervous. Audience is like, someone like made a little mistake, and people are like, I mean, it's just a great place to perform and be yourself. I think everybody just feels like I could be vulnerable. No one's judging me here. Like, what's she doing? It's like, no, that's great. And people, even though that once they got past their nerves, like everybody was good.
Yes.
Like everybody was good. I mean, I was like. That lady, Gigi, who did the straight girl poem. I didn't see it coming. Everybody.
Comedy, everything.
The
Everybody
comedian.
was great. But I want to say this. I know you asked me about Dolphin Dems. Here's the thing. I'm openly a Democrat. I'm liberal.
Yeah.
I really vote issues, but I want to use the time to talk about the Art Woman.
Okay,
because
sure.
I look at that and go, I'm so proud of what that has become. And I always tell people quickly, I'm like, we were all together one night, and G's like, I have this great idea. I want to bring people together, a safe space for our community. And PJ and myself were sitting there, and great things happen when you get 3 lawyers together.
I know. We didn't even mention that Nick's a lawyer.
And PJ, yeah, we didn't even trifecta.
Yeah,
so
Nick,
that's
Nick's a lawyer. I'm a lawyer as well.
So that's what we just kept coming back. But that was G's brainchild, and it's been awesome to see it progress and literally, people kept saying that was the best one. Like I've been to,
it's
and
incredible.
it just felt powerful.
Yeah, everyone, and when we started, it was beautiful, and every single one has been beautiful, but each one has been greater than the prior one.
Absolutely.
Everyone has been.
Absolutely.
So we started in the 1310 gallery where we're shooting here today, and then we did several here. Then we did Gigi's Cafe out in out west, and we did Art Serve in November. Everyone has been beautiful, but yeah, this one has been.
Each time.
And to
Each
get
time
Diana
she
King
said.
out there, and this, I mean, we got storm artists from.
That was awesome.
Yeah, everybody, yeah, loved it. So no, I love that. I mean, this is when we did that first one. I don't think I thought we were just kind of doing that. You know, I didn't think there was like another one. And then people asked us to do it monthly, and I was like, I'm not doing this monthly. No way. And then it became like probably 2-3 times a year, and so on. So it's been, and thank you. You know,
That's what we.
Yeah, and as a co-host, I mean, I saw that. So
I can't believe you saw that. 'Cause
I saw it.
And then I'm really private. So I'm out in the community, but
Talking
I have
about
such
penis.
a close circle. And so when G and I we're sitting, and I'm like, how are we gonna? Should I really talk about this?
Mm-hmm.
And G just like, go with it, Nick. Just go with it and talk
Yeah.
about it, because anybody that knows me, my close friends are like,
No,
I'm proud that you did that. But normally
Kathy.
I'm like that
Yeah,
privately.
private. Okay.
But I'm never out in public talking about like a penis.
No.
That would never happen. And now people are like, Nick, the penis. Nick, that's
I
you.
don't people were like, what?
Nick.
Yeah, that
Nick,
was good.
that's you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my mother. My
Oh my
mother and
gosh.
grandmother. Yeah, that's so, but it's been nice.
But I
It's
love it,
been
and,
great.
and it's like to have that space where we can talk about it. A lot of people are like, because everybody either thinks about that or is talking about it, you know, or
Right.
complained about it, or
Oh,
had kept it in
absolutely.
their thoughts. So to have this space with like 250, probably 300 queer women, lesbians, and to be like, hey, what do y'all think about this? Oh my gosh!
I did say that, and I thought about it. This would be
Big-
bleeped out. If it was TV, I did say big dick.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
dick Nick. Again.
So this
My mother,
so
please
we're
forgive
talking
me.
about.
Somebody said, I love your voices.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for all the great feedback.
Thank you.
Please share, and if you want to email Nick to tell her just how much you love her voice. No, I don't want to get in trouble with your new person. name. Yeah. Yeah, take good care of Nick's heart. This is my pal. Nobody break Nick's heart out there.
No,
Make
no
sure.
heartbreaking.
No heartbreaking. Just love and
One day
everything.
at a time.
Yes.
That's what we do.
So yeah, I think we're gonna be wrapping up. Is there anything
Yeah.
else we need to add before we wrap up? Did you want to mention a little bit about the Democratic Club? What time is it, Nikki? No, you're fine.
So what we were going to do was we lied to you earlier. G and I are a couple.
Yeah. So this is our coming out, Nick. This is our coming. We got a kiss. Is that okay? This is our coming out.
How much money would it take? Why
Yeah,
is
that's
Nikki's getting money? I think now.
Let me tell you this. We should do. You know, my son was telling me about what is it, Twitch, where they can actually do a donate page. Oh my God, Nikki! This feels a little gay.
Look,
As bizarre as that
I'm
sounds. So my son was just telling me about Twitch, where they have like, oh my God, where they have, what is it? A donate button. He was telling me, he's like, Mommy, they have a donate button. We should have that because we could say donate here.
I think you're
if
trying
you
to
wanna
avoid
see,
this moment
if you want to
between
see
us.
the kiss.
I think
Nikki,
you're trying to avoid this moment.
Nikki, could you come and shut this off?
What you say about take BTS?
Okay, I want to share.
Put the hearts up if you want to see G and I kiss.
Yeah, if you
Let's put the hearts up
Let's
there.
get a vote.
Let's get
That's
some
why
hearts.
you guys always dress alike.
This is why you
I love your style. Tell us.
I love your style.
I love you. I love your
You
style.
have great.
Let me tell you this.
I'm kidding.
No. So I think we're wrapping up, but I'll say.
We are. Wait, why are the hearts coming now? They want to see us kiss.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
that is
God.
dying. Please. I was asking everybody to share, but now that Nick has come on to me on live Facebook, I'm going to say,
Yeah.
don't share this video. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
You got to
don't
share. You got to share.
We gotta go, y'all. We gotta
You
go. I
can log us
can't
off.
control my.
Thank-
Look at the hearts
Oh
on
my
this.
God. Thanks for joining me, Nick. Thanks.
Gee, I
please
love
share,
you.
Please share this video. Oh my God.
I love you, G. I do. Y'all share this video 1,000,000 times. G, stop hiding. Stop running from this. Stop running from this.
You can press. Is the time up?
Time been up,
You-
long
Thanks
time.
for
wants the
joining
video
us.
to
Share this
stop.
video. You can press finish anytime there. Thank you. Virgin TV.
There,
Thank
there we
you.
go, folks.
Oh my God.
It's still not. Jeez.
It-
I don't think